Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm going to tell you about my experience today at Trader Joe's. I've been wanting to go there for a while now, for a long time, probably a year since I've been there before COVID hit. But I finally made myself go during lunch today to go look around in there because I've had people wanting me to get stuff, that Trader Joe brands, and of course you can't get them anywhere else but Trader Joe's, so you got to go there to get them. So I don't know anything about the place. It was a little bit more of a distance than what I thought it was from where I work, and but I get there, the parking lot is just packed. I mean, and there's a big I think it was a Budweiser truck in the parking lot, but I don't think they carry Budweiser there. Anyway, it was a big 18-wheeler, with a big trailer on it, and it was like right in the middle of the entryway, and so we was having to squeeze by it. People wanting out, people wanting in, into the parking lot, and found a parking space. I was surprised by how busy it looked, and people coming in, people coming out. Just place was hopping. So I go up to the door and greeted nicely, and as I'm going in the door, I mean, it's just like someone disturbed an ant nest. There were people everywhere, just going this way and that way, and I grabbed a basket, just a little carrying basket. I didn't want to push a whole basket through there if I didn't have to, because it was just too busy. I didn't plan on getting all that much of stuff anyway, so I just grabbed a carrying basket, and even that, I'm like, holding it in front of me, so I don't hit nobody. That's how busy it was in there. So I'm making my way around trying to look, and it's such a variety of stuff in there. I mean, it's just everywhere. Shelves are just lined with stuff, from chips to nuts to crackers to vegetables and drinks, beverages, all kinds of beverages and stuff in there. I'm mainly wanting to find where the beer is, because there was one beer I needed to get that I was told to look for from, who was it? Jesse Vargas. Yeah, Jesse Vargas wanted me to look for Coronado Brewing Company cookie butter beer. I didn't see any Coronado Brewing Company beers in this one. There's another Trader Joe's I can go to sometime, but maybe they'll have something different. But I got a pick 6 in there. One was a Mexican style lager. She said the guy that was stocking. That was another thing. People were stocking shelves as we were going in there. It's like people are buying stuff so fast, they have to keep stocking the shelves so quick. And, yeah, there was an older gentleman that was stocking the beer shelves, while I was looking at the singles right there. And he pointed out an IPA that he said was really good that I got. He says, "You're really going to like that one." And, cool, thank you. And I thanked him for his help. And then I looked around a little bit more, but it was just so busy in there. It's hard to get to where you need to be. And you're always having to, that's the way I am. I'm always feeling like I need to look over my shoulder to see if anybody's, if I'm in anybody's way or something, I'm up against the shelf, so if they hit me with something, then it's their fault, and they deserve what they get. So no, everybody was really nice. Pretty much everybody was courteous, polite. So I looked around a little bit more, and you can lose time in there. It's like another dimension in there. You're looking at so much stuff and focusing and looking for certain things, and You could easily spend 2 hours in there and not even realize how long you've been in there. But I looked on the other side. They got more wine than they do beer. I mean, I like wine, but wine's not my go-to alcoholic beverage. It's beer. And their beer selection in there wasn't all that good, in my opinion. So I got a pick six. One of the 6-packs, the older gentleman said, was like $4.99 or something for some of that stuff. So some of the beer was a good price. That Mexican lager that I got happened to be $2 for that single, which I didn't know it was going to be that much. But the price, it did say the prices vary. So, but the checkout girl was talking about the Mexican lager, that it was really good, kind of comparison to Corona. She says it's real good with lime. I'm like, oh, really? Well, that sounds really good. I got out one of my cards. I carry my cards with me. You know. You read it. Had these made up maybe 2 years ago. But I carry some with me. And if people are, they talk about beer, and I go, I'm a beer reviewer, variety reviewer. I said, here's, if you're interested. She says, okay, yeah, I'm on YouTube all the time. I'll check it out and see what you think of that beer. Okay, so who knows? Just, you get interested people, and sometimes they become subscribers. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just throw the card in the garbage and just say, that guy was an idiot. I'm just kidding. Anyway, nice people, real nice people. But yeah, I think she'll look. I think she'll see what I think of the beer. She says, see if I agree with her. She says, so she's real nice. So anyway, yeah, I got a few things, but just what I got. I mean, I got a couple of sardine products in there. Something different. I'll be interested to see what kind of Trader Joe's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about Trader Joe's. I mean, surely there isn't like a plant, a Trader Joe's sardine plant that packages their own sardines. There's not a boat out on the ocean that says Trader Joe's on it, and they're, netting up. What do you call those? Seining a bunch of sardines to pack them. So I don't know. They have their own brand is 95% in there. Everything is theirs. So I don't know how that all works, but so this will be interesting. Trader Joe's lightly smoked sardines in olive oil. Nice attractive can, red aluminum, kind of chromy looking. So anyway, yeah. And then as I'm leaving, I gotta thank you for coming, and the parking lot was just as bad. A huge RV thing pulled up next to me. I'm like, that looks close to my door. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get in. I got around there. It was an elderly couple, and they gave me more room than what I thought. So got out of there and headed back to work. But yeah, that was my experience there. Just everything, stuff's expensive in there. I mean, more stuff is expensive than not, in my opinion. Some of the beer is good price, under $1 for single cans. The singles variety wasn't real good, so I didn't have a whole lot to choose from with the Pick Six. So I was a little disappointed with that. If they weren't so busy, I could probably ask somebody, can you break up a 6-pack to make singles out of, so that I can have a little bit more variety to choose from, or because I'm interested in this one or I'm interested in that one. But they're too busy there to focus on like one person, so they didn't feel comfortable about trying to ask about that and cause a disruption in their flow. They got a good flow going, and you stop them to ask them about something like that, the whole place would probably just go berserk. I'm just kidding. So anyway, yeah, interesting little journey today. Saw parts of Tulsa that I've never seen before, and we have tunnels that have lights in them. I didn't know that. they're not long tunnels, you know, but I'd never seen that before. So you just never know what you're gonna see. Okay, well, I was just wanted to tell you about my experience going there, and I just want to let everybody know that it's brought up Trader Joe's stuff that I tried. I tried to find stuff. There was one other thing I couldn't remember what it was that I was going to look for one of my subscribers named JK, and I can't remember what it was, and it was just so busy there I couldn't. And yeah, if I would have remembered what it was, I might have been able to ask, but it was some kind of candy. So JK, Johnny, if you watch this, I apologize for not thinking to look for it. Okay, I'm going to end it there, and I thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. If there's anything about Trader Joe's that you know, clear up some questioning in my mind, let me know.